15 minutes, huh? Yikes. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Ryan. For those of you who are new, don't worry, I'm new as well. So today we're in a collateral rush, so we need to get out the door in 20 minutes, 25 minutes. But this is a makeup tutorial that's great for anybody who is, really on the go. You have 15 minutes to get ready, and obviously those of you who are really keen on drugstore products, this is your video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm going to start off with a bit of skin prep. I already got my whole moisturizer down. I'm going to go in with sunscreen, and I'm using this Skin Aqua Sunplay Skin Aqua UV Gel, and this is like in an SPF 50. This is great because it's going to last you a long time. It's only like $30 in Guardian, if I'm not mistaken. I've been using this for quite some time, and I don't know, I just love, this is how much you should use. I just love how it is very watery, very light, doesn't leave your skin greasy, and yeah, really gets the job done in giving you the extra protection without giving you that extra white cast that nobody really appreciates. So as you can see, it's really, really clear, transparent. I'm next gonna go on to lip care, so I'm gonna use this Eucerin Aquaphor balm, and it's not really a lip balm, it's actually more of a skin balm, but I love using this on my lips because sometimes I get eczema here and there, and yeah, I just love it. A small tube like this is like $12, sometimes cheaper depending if there's a sale, and yeah, I don't know, I just love how it moisturizes my lips. It's very similar to the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. So for primer, I'm gonna use this Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. So this is a very mattifying primer because I kind of want my base to be a little bit more on the matte side today. You don't need much of this because this is a little goes a long way with this, and I do not recommend this primer for those with super dry skin because my skin is oily combination, so I can handle it. But there's a lot of I guess that silicone texture that really does blur and smooth out the skin, but it also has this very mattifying texture and really does dry down your skin. So usually I would put a translucent powder all over my skin before my base makeup, but not with this one. This is gonna dry the hell out of your skin. But I can afford it because my skin is oily anyway, so just press that in. Moving on to base products, I'm just gonna use concealers today, and I'm gonna be using some cult favorites. This is the Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline, and I'm using the shade medium here. I'm also gonna do a bit of highlighting, a bit of spot correcting with this Infallible Full Wear Concealer by Loreal, and this is really, really nice, especially if you want to really get rid of those extra spots there you may have, because this is really, really full coverage, and this is in the shade Cashmere, by the way. It's more like my highlight shade. I'm gonna go into color correcting, and I'm gonna use this Maybelline concealer in the shade Almond. I don't know how y'all say it, but
I said what I said.
Just gonna go where I need. And if you guys hear extra noises or whatever, just know that it's raining outside. It's pouring. Really, really random. I have no idea how it just started raining because half an hour ago it was sunny. So off the blend. So now that we've color corrected, I am gonna go in with this Maybelline concealer, and I'm just gonna put it at the areas where I have more redness, because I have redness along my sideburns where I would shave. I have redness around my nose area, so I'm gonna put some around my nose and my chin and mouth, because I think I've been mentioning this a lot, but I Your boy is on retinol right now, and retinol does wreak a bit of a havoc on your skin. I'm not using drugstore retinol, by the way. I'm using like a pharmacy prescribed retinol, so the effects are really, really strong. So my skin is actually pretty darn red. If you can't see on camera, trust me, it's red in person. I'm gonna go in and highlight with this L'Oreal Infallible, and I'm gonna blend everything out. So now that we're completely blended out and we're looking extra pale. Oh, also by the way, I turned my lights on because it was really, really, really getting dark, y'all. So I had some extra reinforcement with the lighting because man, it is really, really dark outside. But yes, now we're gonna move on to bronzing. Like before I powder up everything, I'm just gonna do all of my liquid and cream products first, because once you powder, girl, no going back now. So I'm gonna go on with this bronzing fluid. It's this Sun Glow bronzing fluid by Catrice Cosmetics, and like I said, I've been a Catrice stan since 2016 when I first got into makeup. So lo and behold, Catrice, if you ever come across this video, just know that I love you all, and keep doing what y'all are doing, because you have an OG stan here. Period! And I just love how iridescent and luminous this glow is. It really does add a very nice bronzy sort of situation to your face. I don't want to add too much. I think this is just enough because I kind of want a matte look today, and I just wanted to add a bit of glow before I powder everything up and make sure that, you know, I don't look like a greasy mess for the day. So I have these three blushes right now. They are from PIXY. PIXY, if not mistaken, PIXY is an Indonesian brand, but they launched in Malaysia, and you can actually find these in Watson's. So I have three shades here. They are cream blushes that are super, super pigmented. And these are the shades Pretty Plum, Terracotta, and Active Pink. And pink is very, very, look how strong it is. It really does punch you in the face. But I think I'm going to go in with something that's more mellow today, because it's a very casual day, but somehow I'm in a rush. But I'm just going to use this Terracotta color. It is this peachy pink shade, and it has this very airy whipped, like a whipped cream sort of vibe, and it is super, super pigmented. So do thread lightly when you use this. I'm just gonna put it on the high points of my cheeks, make sure everything's blended out. And if you feel like, this is like a quick tip, if you feel like you're messing up your blush and you're applying too much, just go over it with a foundation that will completely wipe it out. Or if you just want to mellow it out, just put a translucent powder on top of it. Pretty. So to powder up, I'm just gonna use like this Korean baby powder. It's called BEBELOVE or something. But I don't know, I don't really have like a good drugstore powder that I like. I bought this in a pharmacy. I believe it was called AA Pharmacy or something, but this actually does give a very nice finish to your face. It is baby powder though, so I highly doubt that it is like toxic, because this doesn't have any talcum in it. But I love the job that it does on like somewhat mattifying my face, but kind of leaving a bit of a radiant finish there. It doesn't completely take the oils off your face, so I like that. Ooh, she's matte. As you can see, like even the blush kind of like mellowed out, so that's what I want. So for brows, I just casually filled them in, just like the outer parts, because I feel like my brows have been growing pretty well lately.
Oh, that's good for you, baby.
And this is not a drugstore brand, it's this brand called FMGT. It's a designing eyebrow pencil in the shade.
Oh my god, what is that?
What was that? It's in the shade dark gray, and I just love how natural this looks. Really does get in there. It's only like $10, So I got this on Lazada because I don't have any like favorite eyebrow pencils from like drugstores, and I feel like even these $10 ones, 10 Malaysian ringgit ones, they really do the trick. So next, I'm gonna go in with a bit of a bronze contour. We already had like the liquid bronzer on, but that was more of a luminous sort of thing. But I really want to add more shade to my face, so I'm just gonna use this Rimmel London Lasting Radiance palette. This palette is in the shade Honeycomb, and this is more of a bronzy sort of, it's more bronze than it is a contour. So I'm just gonna go in easy first, just to add a subtle definition to my face. We're just gonna contour the forehead as well. I mean, there's not much to, with this type of forehead, you really cannot hide it, so. No matter what I do with my forehead, like contoured or whatever, I cannot seem to make it look, even if it's like an illusion, I cannot make it look narrow. I just have a naturally high forehead, and I'm gonna have to deal with it, and so are y'all. I'm also gonna deepen the shade, my shading, like my contour, with this, again, it's the Lasting Radiance Rimmel palette, but this is in another shade. It's called Espresso, and it's a much more deeper shade. This is what I would use to like contour my face a little bit. I'm just gonna go in with the bottom row, where it's a lot more cool tone, and I'm just gonna emphasize those cheekbones a little bit. Also gonna do a bit of a nose contour situation. You want to form like a little, like, shape this part like that little triangle over there. Just make sure that, you know, it's all good and filled in. Blend it into your brows. I don't know, it kind of gives you that very professional sort of vibe. And my nose contour is looking a little bit crazy right now, but don't worry. When these kind of things happen, you can always go in with a beauty blender and just pat it out. Also, I kind of want a stronger nose contour today anyway, so. Just gonna get rid of any harsh lines that we have from the contour with this beauty blender. Eyes. So I didn't really do much to my eyes. I just used a combination of these two palettes here. Excuse the ring light. Yeah, I just used a combination of these two palettes here. Obviously, like this little fake wing, smoky wing situation, I just used the darkest color here, and the others, like literally like my whole eyelids, it's a combination of these three and this upper color here in the center. So yeah, that's pretty much like my eye look. What else? Ooh, yes. Highlight. So I just recently got this Maybelline New York Master Chrome palette, and this is in the shade Rose Gold. And I'm not gonna lie, man, when I first tried it on, I nearly had a stroke, cause look at this, okay? Look at this. Bitch. Maybelline, I swear to God, y'all be doing the most. I can't wait for them to drop more products though. In Malaysia, I mean. Bro, look at that glow. I don't really know why I'm using a highlighter, considering I just said that I really want like a matte look. And also I used like this bronzing fluid, this illuminating bronzing fluid. But yeah, my skin still feels very, very matte and dried down. It just looks very glowy. And I don't mind that. I really don't. If I hate it, I'll just put translucent powder over it, because translucent powder saves lives. Last but not least, lips. Why did I do that? So lips, I'm just gonna go in with this lip tint. It's by PIXY. Again, this is in the shade red. Actually, no, I'm gonna go get a different color. Shades here, red and orange. So I'm gonna swatch it. This is how orange looks like. As you can see, it's like a very gel-like sort of, oopsie, It's a very gel-like sort of texture, and but it goes on really smoothly, and it has like this moisturizing finish to it. This is in the shade Red, but I feel like red would be too overpowering for this look, so I'm gonna go in with an orange sort of tint. Yeah, this is a lip tint, so that's what it says. So it's a lip tint, and I just love how, look at it. It really has a moisturizing feel. It doesn't feel like other lip tints where it really like dries your skin out. I mean your lips. This tastes sweet, by the way. It tastes sweet, and it does leave a bit of a glow to it, and I don't know, my lips just feel moisturized with this. It doesn't feel super like drying, like especially with the Etude House lip tints. I find that over time it really does dry your lips out, but this one is not bad at all, and I only got these for like 16 Malaysian ringgit. So I really do love like these PIXY blushes and these PIXY lip tints. Do let me know if you guys want a full PIXY review. I'm willing to do that. So yeah, I think last but not least, we're just gonna set everything with this Maybelline Lasting Fix Spray. Hydrate, set, and luxuriate. So yeah, that's it guys. That's the final look. Nothing completely out of the ordinary. This is just like my everyday sort of look if I'm gonna spend like 10 to 15 minutes getting ready, especially with all drugstore products. You can get these in Guardian, you can get these in Watson. Yeah, that's about it. So stay safe. Hope you guys are doing alright, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.